Alright guys, time to look at Arweave here on the channel once again. Now this is the first time I've looked at Arweave since November 7th, which is this candle right here. So pretty much we're at the same point. It's coming up right to it actually. Yeah, I mean, is this the low now finally for Arweave? That's the thing we have to ask ourselves. I hope it is, guys. We have dipped back into the reaccumulation zone basically in December, and we've been here for a while. We just keep going down. And if you look at this on a long-term perspective, guys, since we made that local high up here around $50, it's just been down, 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 down. Then we had hope in December. I mean, it actually looked pretty good. I thought it was going to kind of break out, but it kind of hit this trend line again and broke down. So is that finally it? Now, I want to look at the RSI, and I can show you guys what it looks like here. Let's look at both RSI and stochastic. So basically on a daily time frame, looks very good. It's pointing to the upside. Let's go back to the week. Actually, it looks like it's going to curve back up on the stoch. It is pointing to the upside with the RSI. Let me just look at the month real quick. And the month shows, okay, it's kind of going sideways here on RSI, but it's right in the middle, so that's not bad. And it looks like it wants to curve up over here. It's very oversold right now, so that's actually a good sign. It looks like it's going to curve back up, get some momentum. So the daily, the weekly, and the monthly, basically these longer time frames, look pretty good. Let's look at the lower time frames, though. Now, on a lower time frame, a little bit overbought here on the RSI and the stoch. So it may cool off here in the short term. Now, 1 hour, let's just take a look for, it's kind of a low time frame, but yeah, again, overbought. Actually about to come down here on stoch. It is pointed to the upside with the RSI though. So on the 15, let's just take a look for fun. Now, actually it's coming up. So you may get a little short-term burst here, of energy, I guess we can say, from Arweave. Just on a very short time frame, like a 15-minute time frame. What does that mean? Maybe in the next hour, 2 hours, it kind of goes up. It may fizzle out after that, just to cool down for a little bit. But like I said, that the daily, the weekly, and this monthly time frame all look pretty good. So I think Arweave is about to go on its next run, guys. If you really haven't picked up Arweave yet, this is probably a good time to do so. It's not financial advice, but Arweave, I do believe, is going to break its all-time high. Its all-time high was back here at about $90, guys. So you get like an 82% discount right now, and yeah, I mean that's actually not bad. I mean, what is that, like a 5 or 6x from now? And I do believe it's going to outperform its previous cycle, and it's going to shock people. I mean, the supply here is just so low, and it can really fly. I mean, it's barely got more coins than Bitcoin, really. I mean, okay, it has like 3 times more, but that's nothing. We're talking about millions, and under 100 million. It's under even 70 million. I mean, it's amazing. 66 million coins is nothing in this game. It's barely $1 billion market cap. That is nothing still in this game. So anyways, let's take a quick look at Bitcoin, guys. I put this box here just to show you that basically Bitcoin is ranging. It's not really doing anything. Yeah, since it entered the box 19th November, it's just kind of consolidating. It's kind of like that period we had for 6 or 7 months. In that bull flag that broke out, and this is just consolidating. Now when we break above this yellow line, or this orange line as it should be, and we close, for example, a daily candle above that, that's when I think we're going to have some continuation. Now Ethereum, on the other hand, just basically going down. I mean, since when? Middle December. It's just down, down, down. Really kind of depressing. Did catch a little bounce here at about $3,062. Trying to re-enter this Fibonacci now. That is here at about 3,200, and I do believe it will probably close there at least, but it's coming up to a point where it's got to make a decision here. And tomorrow, I mean, even today, if it goes up, it kind of has to deal with this resistance here at what, 33.13, and you know, this downward sloping trend line. So it's going to be a little bit hard to break through both at one time, but let's see, guys. Now, market cap with Bitcoin still just kind of consolidating like Bitcoin has. You know, very similar pattern, trying to break through $3.62 trillion. So once we do that, we start closing some daily candles above it, or weekly candles actually, because this line is a weekly time frame. Then yeah, you know, we're going to see some continuation then. Now, excluding Bitcoin, looks like it's trying to break this resistance that has been holding it down since 18th of January. So let's see if it can get above that today. If it does, that's a good sign. I do believe 1.55 trillion will come, you know, quite quickly after. Now, dominance. We have broken this neckline, guys. And the bad thing is, you know, that target is all the way up here at 63, you know, 0.3% basically. Today we're getting a nice red candle. This is good. But we do need to break this trend. Now, we have deviated from this trend before, just slightly for a few days. But it did come back very strong and got some bounces along the way. So yeah, let's see what happens. I hope, you know, we start breaking down here, which it looks like we're going to break down under 59.58. So that's a good sign. We are quite well under that today at the moment. So let's see how far this can continue, guys. It's just, you know, it's not good. We broke the neckline. But at the moment, we do have a little bit of hope, I believe. Now, it could be coming down to kind of retest this neckline too. That's another thing. So let's see. Anyways, let's move on, guys. Liquidations, not much. I'm actually quite surprised. You know, we've had kind of a volatile day, I think, and only 164 million wrecked. So more shorts really than longs. So that's actually good to see. Now, altcoin season index 47. You know, we're pretty much maintaining these peaks, and that's a good sign in my opinion. Fear and greed 70. Yesterday was 72. So we're kind of floating around 70 to 72 recently. Maybe a little bit up. You know, with last week, you can see we were 75. But yeah, 70 to 75 is basically what we're ranging. And yeah, I think it's okay to stay here and not get too greedy. I don't want to see like 95 again, you know, for a while. So anyways, bull market peak, you know, indicators, guys, nothing here has hit. So it's still 100% hold. So the best one is the Pi Cycle Top Indicator, which I can show you right now. And you can see it hasn't really crossed. And yeah, if I zoom in, you know, it's got time, guys. Now, the calendar for tomorrow. Very important day. We do have core PCE price index tomorrow. We also have a FOMC member, you know, speaking tomorrow. And we have personal spending, Chicago PMI, and I think that's pretty much it. But that's actually a pretty big day, guys. Chicago PMI, personal spending, PCE, those numbers, core PCE especially, we need to be good, guys. If it's good, excellent. Now, today, I just want to jump back real quick and show you that we did have the U.S. GDP for Q4, and it was actually positive news according to Moodix, guys. Now, this Moodix measures news according to, I think, Twitter, and yeah, it was a 0.11 positive, which is actually quite large. Once you get past like 0.1, that is pretty large news. So you can see, you know, we did have also U.S. pending home sales today, but that wasn't really important for Bitcoin. But you can see it was negative 0.06. So anyways, this is more important though. GDP, it was positive, so that's a good sign. But anyways, let's go back to the Fed interest rate cuts. Now, let me update this. I have to, actually, it always times itself out here, and I have to refresh it if I stay away from this page too long. But anyways, I still think there's a minority believing we're going to get a cut. Yeah, okay. So 18% believe that we're going to get a cut. I am in this 18%. Now, like I said, a lot rides on tomorrow. This is one of the numbers, basically, that we have to get for this number to probably go up. So, let's see what happens tomorrow with PCE. And if it's good, you're probably going to see this rise. So yeah, now if we look at crypto bubbles, it looks pretty good today. There's a few, projects in the red. Some of these had massive days, maybe the day before. But yeah, pretty much green across the board today. Last hour is going down though. You can see here it's a bit red. But today, all in all, nice day. Now, if you want to stake your coins, guys, go to Coinando. Type in Bitcoin, for example. You'll see the list here, and you'll see like the times that you have to stake, what's your limit and things. Be careful. You don't want to stake for too long, guys. Not financial advice, but I'm looking for flexible or 30 days maximum, because you just don't know what is going to happen in 6 months or even a year. So yeah, take that advice how you want, but you don't want to get stuck in a position and when you're satisfied and you can't sell because you have your coins locked up. Anyways, if you like this video, guys, like, subscribe, activate the bell, and I'll see you guys in the next one.